Hey guys, what's going on here? Delphinier here, and today I decided to do something a little bit different. I decided instead of, Resident Evil, maybe, Can You Beats, or something else, I decided, hey, not many people are doing Castle Crashers, and Castle Crashers is one of my favorite games. I love Castle Crashers, so I decided, hey, how about I do a Castle Crashers challenge? So I decided, you know what am I gonna do? I decided I'm gonna see if I can beat Castle Crashers only using magic. Now, the challenge, well, it was kind of hard, but not too simple. Now, we have some rules that before we start, I'm going to lay out some rules. And rule number one, obviously, you can't use your weapon and you can't kill or hurt anyone with your weapon. And then rule number two, I will say, rule number two is, I don't actually know if I do have a rule number two now that I think about it. Let me think. Rule number two would probably be something along the lines of, oh yeah, you can't use your other abilities like bows and arrows and all that stuff. I mean, I'm allowed to use the shovel, obviously, in order to dig up things, but I can't use the bows and arrows and the shovel to hurt people because you can hurt people with the shovel in this game. It's kind of weird. But that's mostly it. Nothing too much. So why don't we just jump right into it? Now, here we get to our first boss fight, which was pretty hard. But I did die to him, on my first attempt. But on my second attempt, I leveled up more, so I put more points into magic, and I did end up beating him the second try. And I ended up actually doing it fairly quickly in about 2 minutes. It was not that hard. Way easier than I thought it would be, but his minions were the ones who were really aggravating me a lot. But he was fairly easy. And here is the second boss fight, and if you guys are wondering why I'm skipping between boss fights, it's because these two boss fights are fairly close to each other, so I just decided to put them back to back, instead of putting clips in between, putting clips in between that I think are useless and not very useful and don't really need to be there, which was basically all the clips before this. I thought they were useless and I didn't think we would need them, so I didn't include them. But this boss fight was really easy also. I did it on my first attempt, and there's not really much to say about it. After this, we end up releasing one princess, and we end up going after the other, so that's mostly it. And this is the third boss fight. As of before, there was nothing really much to talk about before this boss fight, mostly me just fighting a bunch of dudes. This was actually my third attempt on this boss fight. The first time I did it, he beat me up and I died. The third time I did it, I accidentally hit him with my hammer, so I had to restart. And then, I mean, the second time, did I say third time? Yeah, I probably said third time. The second time I did it, I hit him with my hammer by accident. And then this is my third attempt where I absolutely wiped floor with him, and I was able to easily beat him. So this was a pretty good boss fight, and I liked it, and my fire actually came in really good handy because of the hairiness of the enemies. It actually made it very easy to beat this dude, and I beat him in about a minute, so not too much of a problem here. And this isn't really considered a boss fight. It's one of those kind of run, and I don't know what you would call these boss fight. It's actually not boss fight kind of missions. They're mostly those run things, and yeah, you just have to run away from the big old cat monster, which was really easy. I did it on my first attempt, and I took no damage. So, nothing really much to talk about here. I just thought I'd include it because it is a very pivotal moment not too, actually, yeah, it is kind of a pivotal moment, because this man does come up a little bit later, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. And here is the fourth boss battle, which was really easy. All I really did was let him into the cannon. But what got really annoying was when I let him into the cannon to weaken him and then started trying to hit him, my magic would run out and I'd have to literally sit there, and he'd get back up from being dazed, and it'd be really annoying though, because I could do more damage, but I can't because my magic would run out, and it would be really, really annoying. But that was really mostly my only problem with this boss battle. There's really not too much with it that I had a problem with. But I was perfectly fine for this one, so not too much. This dude was a real annoyance. I really hated this boss battle. He sucked. I hated him. He made it really, really hard to fight him, because what you have to do is you just have to pump damage into him, but it's really hard because he goes into a tornado move, which can electrocute you if you go into it, and it's really just annoying fighting him, and I hated fighting him. There was a couple times where I did get close to beating him, but this is my only time that I beat him. There was a couple times where I did get close, but one time when he did beat me, I got really annoyed because what he did was he put his sword against mine, to where you have to spam square in order to get rid of that. But I can't do that, because if I do that, I will end up harming him, and I couldn't do that. So I ended up screwing up right there, and it really annoyed me. Now right here is the what's it called? I think it's the 7th boss battle. Yeah, it's the 7th boss battle. I skipped one boss battle because it was just a boss battle with a bat, and I didn't think it was too important. This boss battle was really easy, actually. I had no problems with this one, and yeah, it was really easy. Nothing too much to talk about here. Just thought I'd include this one because this one's actually a really, really fun boss battle, and I really like this one. And here we come to the 8th boss battle in the game, which was really, really easy. This is probably the shortest time it took me to take out this cat dude, or whatever it is, ever. Like, this dude was really, really, really easy to take out. Took me about like 10 seconds to take him out. You see, like, as you can see, it wasn't that long. It was a really easy boss battle. Nothing too much to talk about here, though, because it took me like 10 seconds to take him out. But nothing too much to talk about. That's mostly it. And here we come to the 9th boss battle in the game. And this is probably was one of the harder boss battles, because I hated him so much, because you have to like dodge the side and crap like that in order to get shots in on him, and it was just so annoying. And also his minions, where you had to fight in the lobby before you get to him, they were really, really annoying also, because my magic was a little bit weak at the time, and I basically did little damage. Oh, and the reason why this man was really hard was because I had like 0 defense, so literally this man would take 5 hits to kill me. That's why this man was hard. I remember now. But he was hard because it would just take 5 hits for him to kill me, and I hated it. But eventually, on my second try, I did get it down, and I did kill him. So, yeah. And here we come to the boss fight number 10. This boss fight was really easy because my magic was almost upgraded to the max, so I took out his little Tesla coil things basically instantly. He was really, really easy to fight. I had 0 problems here. The only problems I had was fighting my way up to him. That was the main problem. And I lost a lot of health potions doing that, That's why I kind of had problems with him, but over time I did end up fighting my way through, and I did get to him with basically almost all my health potions, so I did pretty good here. Okay, now this is something important that I feel like I do need to mention. This was really annoying, mostly because I knew this part would be coming up, and I knew it would probably be bad. This part sucked. It basically consisted of these fire dudes, and basically my fire magic was just doing little damage to them. It was not doing that much, and it sucked because I have really struggled on this, and it was a real problem for me. But I did eventually end up getting through it. But this is probably my least favorite mission in the game, and I hated it. And here is a part that sucks, because this part requires you to fail. And it sucks too, because you can't get past this part without using your magic. You have to eat the sandwich, and you have to beat up the volcano as the big strong, I don't know, the big strong dude. And you can't get past this part without doing this, and it sucks because I was really hoping to get past this without having to do this, but there's no other way, so this kind of sucks. This is technically our 12th boss battle of the game, because the volcano one was our 11th. This boss battle sucks because the enemies or whatever, they send in these little dudes, dudes who are like basically almost immune to my fire. Oh, excuse me, sorry. I have to sit. What the heck? No. What the heck? I basically have to sit here and have to beat up the boss as fast as possible while these dudes come in and just try and fight me. So I had to sit here, and that's what I basically did. And it kind of sucked, but I did make it through this really easily, and I love this mission. Not too much to talk about it. Now, this was most definitely my favorite part of the game. I love this part, dude. It's so good. Like, me running around with my powers, I mean, my magic, and just, like, obliterating these aliens in, like, one shot. It's just so amazing. Feeling just so powerful, just running around and obliterating these aliens in one shot with your magic. It's just so amazing, and it feels so good to just feel like a god. It's so amazing. I love this challenge. After this, I obliterated some kids in volleyball, which was really fun and easy. And then we come to our 13th boss battle, which is a kernel of corn. Yeah, developers, what the hell is going on at this point? Are you guys taking drugs or something? Now, here we come to the 14th boss battle, which was really annoying, but not hard. This dude, his attacks did 0 damage. Every single attack consisted of freezing me. The only times where his attacks actually did do damage was when he fought me at the end, and he was dropping ice blocks on me. But that was the only time when his attacks actually did damage. Other than that, none of his attacks did damage. And this dude was pretty simple. And if you're wondering why it was taking me so long to break out of the ice, at this point I was very tired, and my fingers were cramping up from using my joysticks all day. Now, this part I feel I have to mention. I'm not going to talk about it for too long, because if I do, I'm going to get very pissed off just about talking about it. This dude's minions are just so annoying. His minions are resistant to basically everything: poison, lightning, ice, fire, all that kind of stuff. His minions are resistant to all of it, so basically all of my magic attacks do 1 damage, and that's it. Now, I literally ran around the battlefield for 10 not 10 hours, what the hell am I talking about? For literally 2 hours, literally fighting these dudes, and I had to fight like 3 waves of them, and each time there's 4 minions in each wave. I did get through it, and then after this, you did have to fight the bosses after this, and I died to the bosses, and I had to fight his minions all over again, and I just was just so pissed off from it. But that's all I really gotta say about this part. Fuck this part. Now we come to, I believe it's the 15th boss battle. This boss battle was not too tough. All you gotta do is wait for him to come down. Once he comes down and paints the little picture, you defeat that picture, and then when he comes down again, you hit him again. This one was fairly simple, and then once towards the end, like when you get his health down low and he comes down and starts walking around, his paintings don't follow you, they just walk back and forth across the screen, so his paintings are easy to avoid. You just gotta hit him, and when he comes down, oh god, when he comes down, his paintings can be one-shotted by your magic, so it makes the fight 100 times easier. And now we come to our 15th boss battle. This dude was really easy. The only annoying part was when he let the dude in the coffin out, because you can't deal damage to the dude in the coffin. You just gotta sit there and just run around. I probably only got hit by this dude like 3 times, so it was really easy, and not much to talk about here. This boss battle was really easy to do. The part before it, though, that part was really hard, where you have to go against all the like minions and stuff like that. That part was really annoying. I hated that part. But this part where you get to fight him, it was really easy. All you gotta do is just hit him with your magic and he falls over, and then you can run over and do, if you have enough magic, you can do like a jump magic or whatever you call it, and you can hit him when he's on the ground. And it made the fight super easy because he barely landed any hits on me, because I was able to just keep knocking him to the ground with my magic. But yeah, that's mostly it about this fight. This fight was really easy. Now this is the 17th boss, the final boss. I'm going to real quickly go over all of his stages, and there are 5 stages, so I will go over that right now. Stage 1 is Crystal Stage, as you've seen, which is aka really easy. And then Stage 2 is really easy also, which is aka Bubble Stage. And then Stage 3 is really annoying, or if you'd like to call it by its other name, aka Fat Ass Stage. Stage 4 was really annoying, or if you'd like to call it by my favorite name, aka it's really embarrassing that I'm more afraid of your minions than I am of you. Stage 5 is really annoying, or by its better name, aka the developers are getting mega lazy, so they just use Stage 3 over again. And then Stage 6. I thought there was 5 stages, but there was 6. So, my bad. But Stage 6, aka Terrorist Carpet Bomber, is what I like to call it. Well, guys, that's mostly it. That's all of the entire challenge. If you guys did make it to the end, thank you guys for watching the end. Please consider leaving a like and a comment on what I should do next. And please consider subscribing, because I upload videos like this as much as I can. I upload challenge and gaming videos a lot. That's mostly what I do. I mostly do challenge videos, so if you're into that, please consider subscribing. I upload stuff like Resident Evil 7, and I've uploaded challenge videos on I think Titanfall. Titanfall is one of the ones that I'm working on. I haven't uploaded it yet, but I'm working on it, so expect that video coming out soon. And I will try to get it out to you guys as soon as possible. But from now, if you guys did like, please consider liking and subscribing. And, well, I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.